This animation explains Lloyd's Register GMT's fuel testing process, from taking a fuel sample to receiving a fuel quality analysis report. When a vessel bunkers, it's important to verify the fuel quality to help prevent damage to ship systems caused by substandard fuel. We provide a sample kit which allows you to do this. The kit contains sample bottles with uniquely numbered cap seals, cubitainers, sample cartons, courier bags, and all necessary paperwork. We can also provide a drip sampler to aid in the sample collection if you require one. Once both vessels are alongside, tanks are selected on board both the barge and vessel. The transfer of fuel will then take place between these nominated tanks. Before the connection between the barge and the vessel manifold takes place, a drip sampler should be placed in between this joint to ensure a representative sample is taken. To collect a sample of fuel, a cubitainer must be attached to the bottom of the drip sampler. As the fuel passes along the transfer pipe, some of it is collected by the holes in the drip sampler, flowing down and into the cubitainer. The flow rate of the fuel passing into the cubitainer must be adjusted according to each bunkering. It should be altered using the drip rate valve to ensure that the cubitainer is full only once the bunkering has been completed. It's essential that the sample is taken throughout the complete process. Fuel is pumped from the barge to the vessel, and the cubitainer will slowly begin to fill up. Once the transfer is complete, the cubitainer should be full and therefore representative of fuel from the entire bunkering. The cubitainer must be detached from the drip sampler and then sealed. The fuel can settle out during the bunkering process, so it must be thoroughly shaken to ensure the sample is fully mixed. The fuel must then be poured into 3 bottles, ensuring that they are all filled gradually and in regular amounts. This is another measure to ensure each sample is fully representative. The sample destined for the lab is then sealed with a uniquely numbered cap, labelled with the fuel and bunkering information, placed into a sample box, and finally sent by courier to your nearest Lloyd's Register GMT laboratory. We may also be able to provide an express service if your requirements are urgent. Once received into the laboratory, analysis will begin immediately. The sample will undergo various tests to confirm the quality against environmental legislation and international standards, such as ISO 8217. Once complete, a report will be generated through our online client portal and sent via email to the client, and in many cases, also directly to the ship. If there are any issues with the results or a requirement for further investigation, we will contact you to discuss the analysis report and help you resolve any issues as swiftly as possible. With our speed of service and technical expertise, we can meet the requirements for any fleet's fuel testing needs.